Here with me is the Huawei FreeBuds 5i and I've been using it for a while now, and here is my review of the earbuds. The earbuds comes in this white box packaging, and opening the box you are greeted with the egg-shaped casing. And opening up the casing you are greeted with a rubber tip earbuds that is shaped in a stem sticks. And putting that aside, you have the quick start guide, a warranty card. There are also the L and S size rubber tips if the default medium size does not suit your ear. And lastly, a short USB-A to USB-C cable for you to charge the casing when it runs out of battery. As all Huawei devices these days, there are no Google Play services, so there is no Google Fast Pair for the earbuds. However, you could easily pair it with the Bluetooth settings within the smartphone itself. You could use the earbuds without the app, which is the Huawei AI Life. And apparently the app is not available on Play Store. So for me, using an Android device, I actually downloaded it from APK Pure. But if you are someone who is using a Huawei device, you could download directly from the app gallery, and if you are using an iPhone, you could download directly straight from the App Store. So after installing the app, there is actually an update to the app, as the one at APK Pure is not the latest version. And when installing the latest app, it is downloading from the app gallery, and it is a separate app compared to the one that I have. So the initial setup of having an app for the earbuds is a little bit of a hassle, especially for those who are not familiar with the way of downloading things externally. So in terms of setting up the earbuds, I feel that the most seamless way is obviously to have a Huawei device, as the Huawei ecosystem should be a seamless experience compared to a non-Huawei Android device. So the first thing when I enter the app is that the screen automatically switches to a warmer tone compared to the usual cooler tone that I have on my phone. And I don't think you could change the display settings for the app. As for the controls of the earbuds, the first thing I see is the switching between noise cancelling, off, and ambience mode. And for noise cancelling, there are 3 different modes, which are cozy, general, and ultra. And it actually gives a short description as to what each different noise cancelling type is for. But for me, I just stick it to Ultra because it is a little bit of a hassle to actually enter the app and change it time to time. And also, whenever I switch on noise cancelling, the most ideal noise cancelling for me is definitely Ultra, because I want to block out as much sound as possible. And for ambience mode, or rather awareness mode, as how Huawei names it, there are no controls over it, unlike the noise cancelling. So there's only one type of awareness mode for you to actually switch to. And for the sound quality, you could choose between 2 modes, which is to either prioritize the connection or prioritize the audio quality. For me, I stick it to prioritize connection because time to time I would actually watch videos on my phone, and I would want a more latency-free experience while watching my shows. So the next part of the app is the gestures. It actually shows you how to use your earbuds with the long press, the double tap, and the swipe gestures. You could also customize the controls for double tap and press and hold for what each of the earbuds would actually do. But for answering and while on a phone call, there's only one option, or you could just switch it off. For the swipe control, there is no other alternatives that you could do apart from the default settings of the earbuds. The next part of the app is Define Earphones. So for some reason, if you were to misplace your earbuds or you can't find them anywhere in your house, you could actually press to search for the individual earbuds, which will play at a maximum volume from the earbuds itself. It is rather loud, and you could find it easily once you actually trigger the earbuds. But if you were to lose the earbuds somewhere along the street, then I highly doubt that this feature could actually help you because there is no GPS tracking on the earbuds. Another thing is fit test. You could use the app, and the app would tell you that whether it is an actual good fit or not. For me, the default medium size fit well based on how I feel, and to double confirm it, the app also shows that it fits well. There is also an update button at the bottom left of the app, and when I press in the earbuds is up to date, so this is the latest firmware, at least as per recording. And lastly, there is a settings button at the bottom right of the app, and there are 2 features that you could actually toggle. One is smart wear detection. So it is switched on by default, and it will automatically play your audio or automatically pause the audio whenever you put in or take out the earbuds. That is one feature that I like and I find handy. And the next thing is low audio latency. For me, I feel that there is already no or very minimal latency between what I'm watching and what I'm hearing. But if for any reason there is some sort of distortion or there's some latency that you could actually pinpoint while watching your show or playing your games, you could put it at low latency mode while using the earbuds. So moving away from the app, for the charging case, there is a simple Huawei branding in the middle and an LED indicator for you to tell whether or not there is battery based on the color of it. And at the bottom, there is a USB-C port for you to charge the case when it runs out of battery. And at the side, there is a button for you to reset the pairing and to reset the casing if there is a need to. And for the earbuds, it is a stem stick shape with rubber tips, and there are magnets to hold the earbuds to the casing and to charge it as well. The overall shape for the casing is rather pocketable, so it is easy for you to keep it in your pocket or in your backpack. But one bad thing about the casing I feel is that it attracts dirt easily, so I would kind of need to wipe it constantly to keep it clean. And for the earbuds, I feel that it looks alright on the ear. It doesn't look too chunky or bulky on the ears, and it comes in IP54 rating, so if there's any kind of sweat or accidental splashes on the earbuds, it should be perfectly alright. But for the casing, there is no IP rating, so do not accidentally pour some waters on the casing for whatever reasons. For the sound quality, I feel that the overall sound experience is rather good. It doesn't sound too bassy, it doesn't feel that it's lacking of anything. The overall experience is really nice to listen to. But if you want to have more treble or more bass, you could tune it accordingly based on the selection in the application. And I like the fact that the earbuds comes with noise cancelling and transparency mode, because while commuting back and forth work and home, the noise cancelling mode works very well for me to block out the surround sound while watching my shows on my phone. As well as in office, it blocks out the sound of the keyboard of people typing while I'm listening to my music while working at the same time. For the transparency mode, I often would not use it, but I did try it out and it works well for me to hear my surrounding, especially when someone were to talk to me. I could just switch to the transparency mode to hear what he or she is talking. And lastly, for latency, I feel that there is no audio desync, especially while watching shows, so that doesn't spoil the overall experience of watching the shows. As for the touch control, it is rather responsive, whether it is adjusting the volume or switching between ANC and transparency mode, it works very well. Another thing I noticed about the earbuds is that there is a feedback sound when you put on the earbuds, and when you were to adjust the volume of the earbuds with the touch control, there is also a feedback to tell you that the volume is being controlled up or down, even though you could hear it based on how loud or soft it is. So one thing I dislike about the design of the earbuds is that when you put back the earbuds to the case, you would need to rotate the earbuds 180 degrees to be facing outwards instead of inwards. I feel that is a little bit of an awkward design there, because whenever I need to put it back, it just feels not natural to have it to turn it and put it back instead of just directly putting it back to the earbuds. As for the battery life, it is rated at 6 hours and 7.5 hours for the earbuds with ANC on and off respectively. I feel that that is on the high side. However, for its casing, it is sort of the opposite, where it is possible to last up to 18.5 hours with ANC on and 28 hours with ANC off. The overall charge time for the casing is about 2 hours. But if you do need your earbuds urgently and that's the only pair that you have, a quick 15 minutes of charge could give you 4 hours of listening time. As for the microphone quality, I feel that it sounded rather clear, and even if I have an artificial restaurant ambience which I'm playing right now, the microphone does not pick up the sound at all. But if I were to type on the keyboard, say like right now I'm typing, it does pick up a very subtle sound, but other than that it is really clear, and this is definitely a good microphone that you could have any sort of Zoom calls or meeting calls if there is a need to. Another thing that I like about the earbuds is that it comes with dual connectivity, so you could switch between devices seamlessly if there is a need to, and that is a handy feature to have compared to unpairing and pairing a new device if there is a need to. As for the price, the Huawei FreeBuds 5i costs $128, which I feel that it is not asking for too much of a price given all the features that are enabled on the earbuds. There are 3 colors in total. Mine is white, there is the blue and black, and based on the images that I've seen online, I feel that the textures of the black and blue will not attract too much dirt and fingerprints compared to the white color that I have with me. So overall, there are a couple of things which I like and dislike about the earbuds, and I shall start with the things that I like. Firstly, I like the fact that there is noise cancelling and transparency mode. Especially for the noise cancelling, it is a handy feature for me because I would use it often while commuting or while in the office. Secondly, I like there is a multi-point connection for me to switch between devices as and when I need to, instead of unpairing and pairing a new device. Thirdly, I like the sound quality of the earbuds. I feel that it is not too bassy or it is not lacking anything. The overall sound experience is really nice and good to listen to. The fourth thing I like is the microphone quality. It is really clear and it does not pick up any background sound, so it is a good earbuds to have while having any phone calls or meetings. And moving on to the things that I dislike is firstly the awkward design of the earbuds while putting in and taking out the case compared to the position of your ears. You have to twist it instead of directly putting in and out, which is a more natural position to do so. Secondly is the setting up process, which is not seamless. But if you are using a Huawei phone, I believe it will be a more seamless experience with the Huawei equivalent of Google Fast Pair. Thirdly is maybe the battery life. I feel that the casing of the battery life is a little short, but that is not really too bad because whenever you put the earbuds back onto your case, the earbuds will be charged and the earbuds battery is good for me, but not really for the case. And yeah, that is the Huawei FreeBuds 5i. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a like, do comment down if you have any opinions, and do subscribe for future videos like this. Thanks for watching!